We're over here on the iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov. You can see the sun right here. You can see up there at the top, we're on the app. And over here on this area, you can see like a great big gigantic line coming straight down. And you can see some like dots, dot, 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 coming straight out of that solar, that sunspot. They're even going all the way over to the side. I'm going to put it on play so we can see it because there's something going on. They said that there is a lot of stuff happening, and they don't want to have, there could be power grid and things like that, cell phone, radio blackouts, and all of that kind of stuff. Let me, I'm going to push this button. It's going to be blinking, so you know what I'm going to do? We don't want to look at it blink, so we're going to move it over here to the side is what we're going to do. And I'm going to come over here. When it gets through blinking, I'm going to bring it back over here so we can see what's happened on today, which is May the 10th at the SDO 304. Okay, I think we can come back over here now. I can bring it back on here. I'm going to put myself over here to the side. You can see it moving around right like this. You see there was one that no, don't do that. Don't do that to us, because that's not very nice. I have to go over here because this wants to act up. Let's see what it's going to do. I have to stand over here and I have to monitor it. If I come off of this, it's probably going to start blinking. I have to be over there on that page and I have to look at it. I got to look at it or it's going to blink. And I do apologize. It's not my fault that it's blinking. I'm just going to tell you right now. It's not being nice. But I got to stare at it. I got to be actively on this page. Maybe if I shrink it down, we got it going over here too. This one right here is not functioning right. It does not want to function. We got this one over here. You can't see very much going on with this. Now see, this one wants to do it too. This is kind of wild. This is what happens when you want to show something. It is. You want to show something, then it starts blinking on you like that. You know why? Because they don't want me to show it. There's plasma. This plasma on the inside of here is very, very intelligent. I'm not going to say for one moment that we do not have intelligent plasma in our computers, on the internet, anywhere else. I'm not going to say that we don't have intelligent plasma, because we most definitely do. We're looking at two of these right here. And you can't really see too much coming from this one down here. And over there at the other one, I wanted to zoom up on it to see if it would let us watch it. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to let us watch it, because we want to see the solar flares coming out, because it's coming right out of this one right here is where it's coming out. And it's only on the 10th. You can see it. It's like shooting little bitty bursts is what it's doing. See, that one right there is pretty big. Like, what's really interesting is when it shoots them out, it's like big pulses. It really feels like some kind of pulsing rays or something, because they're so evenly spaced when they come out. Totally evenly spaced. We're going to go back to May the 9th and see what they got going on over there. This side over here is pretty interesting too. They got a lot of plasma filament. Ooh, okay, I just seen a ship. Watch right here, because you're going to see a ship come up over here on this other side. Don't do that to us. Of course you're going to do that to us, because I wanted to say, let's see the ships coming up on the other side. That's why it did it. Let's turn this one out. I wanted to zoom up on it. We did. I'm going to zoom up on it because I wanted you to see the ship. There is a white ship that shoots up. It's got a white, there it was right there. It has a white tip on it. And that came up. That came up on the 10th also. Let's see if we can get that. I'm going to take it back to that. See if we can get it. Let me see if we can. Did we just get it? Okay, there it is right there. Found it. Found it right there. This is a ship. See that dot right there? Right over there on the other side. This is shooting up from somewhere below. There is some kind of a device. a probe or something that is being spotted right here coming up from below. And I will say this right here. That is not coming from the sun because it's not flat up against the sun. If it was coming from the sun, it would have to be on the sun. It would have to touch it somehow, but it's coming outside the sun. Whatever this thing is, if the sun is so hot, why is that thing there? Why is it there? Let me shrink it back down. There, you can see it right here. See it right there? It's on the 10th. And we are going to go to the 9th now. I want to go to the 9th. Let me just let me get myself out of the center of this because I need to get over here. If you're just tuning in, hello. We're gonna try to go back to the 9th. We're gonna go back 30 frames. All I have to do is this right here, push apply, and if you're just tuning in, welcome. We got at least 6 solar flares, CMEs headed this way. And they've already said this is like the biggest since, I'm going to scoot that over to the side, since 2005. They were K4 storms is what they are. This is blinking right now, so I'm not going to let you see it. And we are live if you're just tuning in. We're live over here on the iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov looking at this with the, Okay, I seen another one. I just seen another one. Let's look at it right here. Just watch it. I know it's a little teeny tiny. Let's make it a little bit bigger and just hope and pray that they do not phase it out on us. I turned the brightness down on this phone. It's way too bright. Let's look at that. It's giving me a hot flash. Oh. It is giving me a real hot. It's getting me hot. I'm trying to get over here to this channel is what I'm trying to do. Okay, we're here. Hello there, Brian, Teresa, Rose, Muddy Girl. In SLQ, reminds me of SQL, Mackie. And KP is 8. The KP is 8 right now. It's pretty high. It is pretty high. Let's look at this. They did not, I don't think did any of you all get a notification that this was on? Did you see that? Look at this coming down straight down. Did you get any notifications? Boom. How long have we been on here? Let me see. 7 minutes. The notifications will not come out. And there is a reason. Do you know why is the reason? Well, you know the reason. You know. Oh my gosh. Did you just see that? Look at that coming down from this moon. I want to say moon. No, look, watch it. Wow, let me get myself out of the way. Look at it coming down, you all. This is like, boom, it's lasers. They got lasers coming down out of the sun. Okay, so we can do something about this. We most definitely are going to do something about this. Just wait a second. I'm going to fix my thumbnail. We're going to wait until we're going to see it. It's lasers. They look like lasers. We got it. Okay, lasers. Lasers coming down out of the sun. That is not normal. Let me put myself on here. We got to update our thumbnail, get this thing down. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do like this. Going to come over here. I am going to screenshot this. You all hold on because we got to update my thumbnail. We got lasers coming out of the sun. Let's do it. Let's do the whole entire thing. Y'all got to hold on while I update the thumbnail and change the heading of this. I got to come on over here. We got to fix this thing. The lasers coming out of the sun. 3 lasers. I got to make it. You just keep tuning in, y'all, because something is wrong. I've not seen that before. Those are perfect. There must be something inside of the sun that is doing it. Okay, let me come over here. I've got to update this. Lasers are coming out of the sun. Lasers are coming out of the sun. Okay, not 3 sun, the sun, because that's what it looks like. Lasers coming out of the sun. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, now I'm going to update it. I'm going to change it because that's more spectacular than the image that I had. Absolutely got the lasers coming out of the sun. Boom. Okay, we got it. Come on, y'all. We're getting hot. Oh, my body's getting hot. This is giving me a hot flash. We're ready. We are ready for this. We're going to look at it. We are going to look at it. Okay, we got it. Let me make sure I'm off of here. Out of the way. Let's look at that. So, now we got to see how it comes about. So you stay right there. We're going to shrink it down. Let me see how we look over here. Just going to bring you over here like this. I'm going to shrink it down. I am going to shrink it down. Oh my gosh. We're going to have to push the play button, and then we're going to go back to it. It's going to be blinking. Just ignore the blinking. I scoot it over there. Oh, it's still blinking. We're going to zoom up, and we're going to loop it. It's going to be looping. Once it stops, it's blinking. Just don't look at it. It's not good for you. It can cause you to have a seizure. Okay, here. So you see it? That was one. That was at 2000 hours. They're covering something up with that black patch. We're gonna wait. So it's at 10 o'clock at night. Oh, it's on the 10th. It's on the 10th. It happened today. On the 10th. So now we're looking at the 9th. It's at nighttime. It's around, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night. Now we coming into May the 10th. I don't know what that thing was. It's coming out of that sun. Oh, wow. Yeah, now see, we got to look at it. We have got to look at it. We're going to look at it. Let's get the lasers. Look at that. Let's just roll it. See, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it big for you all, so you all can see it. I'm going to stick myself up. Shrink me down to right here. Let's watch it. I'm going to move it back and forth so you can see it. That's what I'm going to do. See it. Ooh. Look at that. It's at 10:07:21. Look at this. There's like going. It looked like there was a solar flare right there, but look what's coming down. Those look like laser beams. That is not a normal solar flare. It's coming from inside that hole. You know what we're going to do? I'm just going to make sure that's the only time that those laser beams are showing. Oh, no, there was one right there. Let me see. Okay, these are small lasers coming down right there. They look like something came out. So this is a small one. And that happens 1745. So it's around 5:45. Yesterday, you got the beams coming down at that time. I've not seen those before, and I don't see it coming out on any other part of that coronal hole. Look at that. We know this is the one particular product that we did the video that he was angry. There was a great big gigantic face inside the sun, and we looked at it in the inverted mode, and he was very, very angry. He was, oh my gosh. Let's do this, y'all. We're going to make it. We are going to make it. Do it. Let's do it. Now you can see it. Just doing. Just like that. Now, for those of you who study the sun, have you seen it do that before? Is what I want to know. Let's put a filter on this. Let's put on a sharpening filter to see if we can see anything better. Because we got some pretty serious solar things coming from the sun. We do. And that is like that. Buckle up. It's right. Well, I think our owl honey had mentioned something about that. Didn't you, owl honey? I think you did. You said, Gina, I saw some lasers. He studied it. He studied it on one of his great big gigantic monitors in his office. Oh my gosh. You can see it's going he said we got some space wars going on up there. You know, let's make it even bigger. Let's boom it up. Let's look inside there. I want to look inside there for those who don't. You can't really see much. If we were to let's do like that maybe. You can see it. Wow. That is wild. That is so wild looking. Never seen anything like it. Oopsie. Now, it did have a solar flare. Who is inside the sun doing it? Because it looks like it's coming in from there. There's something in there, inside that hole. Because it's not going above it at all. What? Amy Gill, is this Earth facing? Is that what you said? Let's see if we can put another filter on this to see if we can bring out any more whatever we can. Can't really bring out much more on here. I mean, we can make it like that, but that ain't going to help. No, see, we're going to have to leave it like that. I'm going to leave it on the 17. Let's close it out. I want to pause it to see let me see where we're at right here. Let's do this. I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to get over here in the white, stay in my lane. And I'm just going to push this button so we can see it gradually. Okay, there's the solar, there's the whatever it is, CME at 6:42 today. So that's going to take, if this is headed toward the Earth, that's going to take 2 days. Today is the 10th, so 11th, 12th. Okay, we're trying to get to, okay, look, let's watch it. Coming down, look at that. There's 2, there's 3. And then there's a big solid line. It's coming from inside there. Look how solid that is. Then it's smaller, and then it's in 3. They're perfect. They're so perfect. They're absolutely perfect, and then they're solid. Look how solid it is. Coming out. That's one solid bar. Totally solid bar coming out of the sun. Solid ray. What's below it? Is there something below it that this thing would come out at? So many have been coming off. I really wonder what is below that would, if there was anything below the sun that would cause that. There's 3 of them. It's perfectly. They have guns. They have laser things. They have something that can throw out 3 lasers at a time. Let me see if I can. 3 lasers from 3 lasers from satellite. Amazon satellites uses, look at it, NASA satellites with lasers on them. Okay, we're going to look at the lasers from their satellites. To see if any of them have, okay, they got some, see, there's satellites up there that can do that, but I don't think that there was any satellites near there that we could see, but they do have these. Oh, look at this. This has like 3 beams coming from it right here. What is that? NASA's ready to launch a satellite that shoots lasers at something. What do they shoot lasers at? This right here, premium photo space military satellite. They've got lasers on it too. Oh, what is this? NASA's new climate satellite engineerings. Okay, we just wanted to see if we could get a big laser beam. Okay, now we know that this satellite, look at this satellite right here. They uses lasers. So they got satellite lasers. Look what they can do. They can do all kinds of things. Satellite. So, okay, there's not any mistake That we got lasers that can do that. Okay, this should make up your mind if you think, well, there's no such thing as lasers. Hello, look at this. There's lasers on the satellites that are up there in orbit. There are military battle-hardened satellites. Look at this right here too, in orbit. We got space wars going on. Look at this. Space station, free space opticals for lasers. You got base statements. Look at that. Okay, now let's get back over here. Okay, we're over here at the integrated space weather thing. Well, the space wars, that's why we got Space Force, because the war is in space. It's the new frontier. That's what space is, the new frontier. Remember? It is the new frontier. To boldly go where no one has gone before, and that is in space. And that's just today. If that's lasers, I'm trying to see how come that beam is only going straight down and not going any further up, because above it, there's nothing above it at all. Nothing is showing up above it at all. Nothing. It just stops right there in that spot, which is a little wild. See, you can see it. Just stops right there. And it's going across the surface. It's literally moving like this right here. It's moving like this, going across it. Like, just like that. Frank, honey, are you on here? Yeah. They did a flip, Maki, honey. The flip, which was the eclipse, I'm certain of it. They could have done it. They could have done a flip. Y'all, let's see if they have anything else on the. We went back 30 days, and we had. That's what Al found when he was studying it with his scientific mind. Okay, let's look at this. Look at that. And you can see it's moving across. There has to be something inside that hole to do that. Triangular laser targeting. Let's go back. We want to go back 300. See what it brings. Let me bring this back down. We got to see it, because we got some powerful solar storms that are headed this way, directly at Earth. And we're not the only one who has satellites in orbit, military grade satellites with payloads on there. There's some really scary things up there that are on some of these military satellites from these different countries. These satellites can fight one another up there, and they got robotic arms. They got things on them that can rip the other satellites apart. Just think of Transformers in space with their great big, and do it like that. Okay, we went back then. We got to go back some more, you all. Let's go back, hit it to 30. We want to see if anything else is going on that date. If you are just tuning in, they got lasers coming out of these. It's Space Wars, like Star Wars. We got Space Wars. Let me scoot it over, because it's not nice to look at it blinking like that. Just like, don't look at it, because it could cause you to have a seizure. You just look at the little bitty end. It's blinking. It needs to stop blinking. Okay, we got it back. Now we're in the 9th. We're going to have to see if there's anything else. See, that coronal hole is coming toward this way. Where? Oh, there I am. Oh, see, they covered up a big section of it. Why did they cover up a big section? Let's take it back. We're still trying to get to the 9th. I'm just trying to get back over there. Let me just get over to it. Oh, okay, we got one coming out on the 9th. That was the one we had already seen. Was this one right here. This one, kind of. I think this one might have went to there, but that's it. But we got one of these things coming straight down. You can see it. I'm not sure if okay, that was the only other time. Let's look. Wait, did it just do another one? We just want to look at the whole entire thing. There's something coming out of the sun. It doesn't look normal. Look at that. Look at this. It looks like a ship or something came out of that hole. Did you see it? It came out right down here. It's right there. Something came out of that. It goes in and out. Let's look at that really fast. And it has like a shadow with it. It shoots right out. Wonder what it is. What is that? Looks like a ship. Now, it may not be a ship, but it kind of did look like a ship. It really did. Let's just quit playing around. We got to get to the bottom of this because we're going to try to see if we can see what else is happening. Okay, just go ahead and do your thing. It did. It came out like that. Just like that. Okay, well, let's just go back because we already saw that. And we're going to go see how far back we can go to catch these things that are happening here. Hello, T-Bone, Bernadette, Souza. You already got amazing Aurora Borealis already right now? Wait, did I push the play button? Oh, okay, I didn't push the play. It still has to do that. The eclipse was weird. It was very weird. There could have been something else that was up there that was causing it. You can't keep looking at the sun because you could go blind. That's right. You would go blind, Doomsday 2021. Is that is that when Doomsday occurred? In 2021, let's check this out because that's the main. Okay, what is something just came out of that hole right there? Oh, did you see it? They shot a laser at it right here. It shot. Oh my gosh! What are they doing? Oh my gosh! It's like something's on the inside, or something from the outside is shooting at the sun. Wow. Oh, wow. Al, did you see that one too? Oh my gosh, you saw that one too. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's on the sides. Wow. That's kind of creepy. That's really creepy. It went straight through the sun on both ends. It did. It went like that. Look at that. Let's look. Let me see. Wait a second. Let me make it a little bit bigger, a little smaller. Watch it. So it's on the 8th. What happened on the 8th? Look at that. It's literally shaking the cameras. There is something strange going on. It's 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, it's 8 o'clock at night. Oh, there was a dark shadow over there on the other side also. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, that is so wild. That is really wild. Let's see if we can catch it. Okay, let's just do. Okay, 15:55. Let's go back to where they started doing their thing. See if we can get it really slow. Let's see. And when they first start doing their lasers coming out. So it's on the 8th at 1600. The first laser that comes out. Okay, it's rocking it. Okay, look what it did. Something has hit the sun and shook it on the inside, maybe. It did something, knocked it out off its little thing. It's just, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's something. Okay, there's the first. Wait, is that coming from that one spot? Look at that. Do you think it came from that same hole? You think it came from that same hole that's in the center? Does this right here line up with that one right there? I think we could probably draw a straight line across there. I think it ends at that one spot too. Let me make it bigger to see if that ends at that one spot. Okay, look at the bottom of it. It stops right there, whatever that thing is. Can y'all see it, Rel? Because I hope you can. Let's look at this. Okay, now there's this end right here. Let's look at it. There's such things as laser beams, and that's what we're looking at. Okay, so we got those. Let me get over here. Let's do this like this because let's shrink it down just a little bit. We just want to see them. We want to see what they're doing. Okay, they're still there. Okay, then it stops. Then it's still coming up from the up one up there at the 2 o'clock position. It's blinking. Too bad. Okay, it's still like moving around. No, I can't do it. Let me do this right here. I just move it back and forth a little bit, and then it will quit blinking. Okay, it should quit blinking. Okay, it's blinking. Okay, it's up there at the top. It's coming down through there. Now we're moving. Look at that sun. It is. So are the solar flares causing the sun to literally rock? No, I don't think they are. I think there's something massive happening. Oh wow, that's doing it for a long time. Look, okay, it's coming straight out of there. Okay, now look at it. It's making its way go down too. Look at it. It's directed energy weapon. Okay, and it's going down like that. It's literally going down at an angle. Okay, there's 2 of them now. There's 3. It's directed. Totally directed. Let's push it. Let's just push the play button and let's watch it. Because that is too wild. Let's push it. It's blinking. Let's get it over to the side. We're going to stop blinking. There's the laser's like zoop. If you're cutting something, if you're doing precision cutting, you're going to move that laser in a certain angle. No, see, now look at that. Yeah. So that's on the 8th. I'm going to look for missing time. There's that one. There was a great big filament that jumped off on the side. No, see, that thing is just going all the way down. So whatever that was, it's the 8th and it's the 10th. That should be hitting Earth now if that was a laser coming from the sun. No, it doesn't take that long for the laser to travel from the sun to whatever. It's been happening for thousands and thousands of years. Well, we haven't had this technology that we're looking at for thousands and thousands of years, have we? And if you've had that technology for thousands and thousands of years, exactly like this to where you've seen it, I don't think you have. So now we're seeing it firsthand. What this looks like. Lasers on the sun. This is supposed to be powerful. This has not happened. What's coming toward the Earth since got stuck on my shirt. Got stuck since 2005. That's 20 years and 2 decades. Look at that. And it's continuing as of the 10th also. Yeah. Let me see something on here. That's right. Solar flares do not shoot out in perfect line, George. They don't. Oh my gosh. You see, they're going. They're shooting lasers at the sun. Well, they are. They're shooting lasers at the sun, but who are they that's doing it? Now we got to go back. It looks like a dragon. So that spot looks like a dragon. Let's watch it go back and forth. See it? It's like it's sweeping. It's sweeping the area. Is what it seems like, sweeping. And then look at that. It's up there. It comes down. And it comes down. It comes down. It keeps coming down. The whole area like it's in a battle. Like there is a battle and it's going like that. Look at that. It keeps going down. It's like it's in a battle. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back 30 seconds. 30 frames. We're going to set it, watch it sweeping. We're going to watch it sweep. It's going to do it. Look at it sweeping. It's laser. Like clock. It's going clockwise. This it's a new phenomenon, is what it is. A new phenomenon. Wow. And notice you don't really see hardly any solar flares coming out at that time either. Could you imagine the area if these laser beams, how far can a, well, unless we can know how far a laser beam can shoot, because the satellites up in orbit can shoot their laser beams down to Earth if they're in certain type of an orbit above Earth, and they gather data, and they can take their lasers. Is that where they can see beneath the surface and all that kind of stuff? The fallen angels, the child of Yah for life, are using mankind, a cleansing of Mother Earth so she can vibrate more easily and harmonically. I don't think the sun is rotating. No, it's not rotating. You know, well, when I said rotating, it's the laser that is literally rotating clockwise as it's going across down there. Can you see it? Okay, let me let you look at it. Let's get a good visual. Okay, let me put myself up there. This laser is literally rotating clockwise. I want you to be able to see it. Okay, it's going clockwise. It's coming from that hole. It's like that. If that's a solar flare, then that is a new type of a solar flare. It's coordinated, and there is and it does, I'm trying to think, is it, wait a minute, I think it's wider. I think the rays that are going into the sun are wider. They're wider, I think. Let me pause it. Okay, we got to see if they get wider. I think they're getting wider as they go into the sun. I'm not for sure, because if they are getting wider as they go from inside the sun, then something out here is firing it, and as it hits that hole, it gets wider as it hits the hole. That's what I think it could be doing that. I'm not for sure. Oh, what did I do? I'm not for sure. Where did we put it? I think it might be getting wider. Does it look like it's getting wider as it goes down? Because it's skinny at the one point. Oh, let's look. Okay, skinny. Is it skinny at the one point and gets wider? I can't tell from this one right here. It looks like it would be skinnier at this point. I don't know. It's look, there's some kind of a grid inside there. There really is. There's like a crosshatch right inside of there. Where that thing is coming out of or going into, this literally is going straight into the sun. Okay, well, that's that one. So we watched that doing the rotating. Now let's go back 30 more, because we got to see if there's 30. We're going to go back 300 more. We want to see if there's any more of these things that are happening, just because there's a massive storm headed toward the earth. Let me do this. We have tormented. Oh, we have limited sight. Oh, limited sight. I thought you said like lamentations. You might want to do some lamentational prayers. Lamentations. I've done lamentations before. Let's look at this. This is on the 8th. We got some more data. Let's see what's happening. It's on the 12th. Everything looks fine. It's just when this thing gets earth, is that hole, okay, so we're coming back to the data. That hole is earth facing, right? There looks like there is a dark shadow that jumps off the sun. Some kind of dark filament. Also, I mean, it's not as big, it's not as prominent, it's not as oh, I seen it. I'm gonna look at it. We got to look at this thing that jumped off the sun. It was a massive flare. Okay, wait a second. Would you quit doing that? Because there's something dark that jumped off the sun. It moved. Look at that. I don't know where that's coming from. Can you see it? Can you see that thing moving? Oh, it's massive. It's like a great big tentacle. It's like a great big tentacle. Let's go back 15. Let's go back maybe 20 frames so we can see it from there. Okay, I want you all to look at that. Right. There's something I don't know where it's coming from. I made this too big. Sorry, let me shrink it down. There's some kind of a dark object over there on the side. And it's not coming from the sun. There's something up there. Let's slow it down. I want you to see it. Let me see if I can get it. Watch it. See it? That's not coming from the sun. You see the dark shadow? Now, granted, there are things that are jumping off the sun, but this thing right here, there's something also up there, like some kind of insect. Some tentacle. Look at it on the side right there. It didn't come from the sun. This dark thing that's... Wait a minute. You can't see it. It's right here on the side. Let me go over here and tell you what I'm talking about. It's literally right here. This dark shadowy thing that's like right here. Right down, let me see, right down here below. That thing does not even look like it's coming from way over here. It doesn't even look like it's attached to the sun. Watch it as I move it, because there's some kind of something, entity or something up there. Look at it. How it's moving. It's weird. It's so strange. What is it? It should not be doing that. There's something up there. And you can see something. It looks like something came off the sun at the top too. I don't know if you can see it at the top. There's something that jumped off the sun up there. But then there's something right here. Whatever that is, it's that's not normal. There's no way it's normal. It's not even a normal solar flare. Can you see the dark shadowing? Yeah. And we got something massive coming toward the earth. Okay, we gotta let's go back 300 more frames. We gotta see, because there's something more happening up there. There really could be some kind of aliens up there. Gina, are you joking? No, I'm not. I'm not joking. There could be some aliens up there too. Some other type of life form or something. Well, there's also something on Earth that doesn't like other life forms. There are a lot of somethings, probably two factions on Earth that do not like humans or other life forms. We got to look at this, you all. Okay, I just seen something come down from the center of that. Did you see it? Went straight down, right there on that thing. It's on the 8th. We are still on the 8th. We just got to wait and see, because they're headed toward... They're already hitting Earth now. This is shaking. Okay, no, see, that was a solar flare, so that came straight down. It was this one right here that came straight down. Let's look at this one. Let's get it. Come straight down from the sun right there. So you can see that one. That's the one I seen at first. Let's go back, because, you know, the other one was probing. The other one was probing the... Something was probing it. That's what it was doing. You're just tuning in. There are lasers being fired at the sun, or they're coming from the sun, is what's happening. And we're examining all the frames that we can to see if there's any more indication of like space wars or something getting fired at the sun, or some kind of lasers coming from the sun. Somebody's doing something with the sun. Yeah. Something's going on with it. We're just trying to examine it, because we got some... Oh, you see that thing goes straight up right there. Right there. It shot straight up in the air. Okay, now there was some missing time because you saw it blink. They took out something. They took it out. Okay, you see it? Whew. Okay, we're looking at it. Okay, let's look. Let's wait for it to come out. Let me see if we can drag it. Okay, there's... Something comes up out of there. At the top, right by me. Okay, that's a solar flare right there. Okay, that looks like a solar flare. But it's got something going straight up in the sky too. Okay, it does. Let's look at it. It's got something going straight up in the sky. Is that Earth facing also? Because here's this one right here. Goes straight up, and we can't see beyond it because the screen don't go beyond it. It doesn't. So we got that one. Let's look. We're just trying to examine anything that we can while we can, because there may come a time when you won't be coming on here and you won't be looking at this. There looks like there is like a box right here. It's about this big right here. Let me shrink myself down. There is something right here. There is a dark, there's like a corner. There's like a square that's about this big. I hope it's not a cube coming from inside the sun. Was there anything where the cubes were inside a sun in any of the movies? Because right here around the whole entire perimeter of me, there is a line going this way. There's a line going this way. There's something in the center of it. Okay, let me shrink it back down. There, that's what I saw. We're just going to go back a little bit more. We're going to see it, and we won't keep you too long. We won't. We just want to see. Just go back another day or two, and that's it. Because we want to see the unusual activity that's happening, going on right now. Yeah, is what we want to do. Do I have my water? I got to get water. You're right. Whoopsie. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, I got some water right here. I'm going to have some water. And I'm so happy. Okay, I got water. Let's bring it back over. Okay, we got it. All right, now just gotta see if there's anything. It seems like it was all kind of calm. It's been really calm. It really has been really calm for quite a while. Maybe a few days, maybe a few weeks. See, they're hiding something down there. A few days, maybe a few weeks. And then all of a sudden, things start heating up on the sun. There's a solar flare. They start heating up on the sun, but they also start heating up on the earth also. You know what's really interesting? Like when the induction magnetometer would show spikes on it, there would also be earthquakes, the earthquake maps. They would match the spikes because there would be red and green big bars on the earthquake seismographs. At the same time, the induction magnetometer would spike. And then within 2 days, there would be an earthquake that occurred. And that's the same way with the sun. Like when you have these solar flares, why is it around within 2 days? They reach the earth. And then within 2 days with the induction magnetometer, I'm talking about HARP, when it would do its spike, and then you could see it, you could match it, it would correlate perfectly with the seismographs within 2 days later. Same thing with the NEXRADs. When the NEXRADs would do their things, it would be around 2 days later or so. Then you'd have some powerful storms in that area. Why is it always around 2 days, 2.5 days? Yeah, okay, let's just go back to the very beginning. We're going to go back up here to the 10th. That's where we're at. You might as well go to the 10th. Let's push the play button. Go like this and just say apply. You watched something? Yeah. We're going to have an electrical storm of a yeah, we are. No, see, this did not. I wanted this to be on the 10th. And we want to apply it on the 10th. We will apply it. And it's doing this right here. Just get it off of here because you don't want to do this right here. You got power outages already in South Colorado, Star Wolf. Wow. Y'all better prepare for the power outages. You know, make sure if you got a computer or something, you might want to unplug your computers or something. Okay, this is the 9th. Let's hope we go into the 10th right here. We'll go into the 10th. They're hiding something over there with that black bar. Okay, we're just going to see the lasers. Oh, that was on the 9th, wasn't it, Al? when they did the lasers. But then we got these right here. We got these that occurred if you just tuned in. This is what's these right here. Look at this. Wait. So this is 655 right here. I've got to come all the way back. See, they're covering something up right here. Something occurred. Probably something came out that they had to cover this up with, is what they did. Let me close out the SDO and come over to the Soho Lasco. No, I want to do the Soho. I want to do this right here. I want to show these things right here that's going across the screen, because I think these are playing a role also in what we're looking at. Now we're over here on the Soho Lasco C3. We're going to go 300 frames back. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to bring these up full front 2.0, because we got some CMEs headed. We got power outages right now. It's about to get real on all levels. Yes, it is. We totally agree with you. Ooh, real on all levels is what it's going to do. The picture is a man or something sitting in a big chair. He has a crown. Emmett, honey, we got some mind control going on. You know, I really do need to fix the sound on this. This microphone used to work really well, and something happened, and it's picking up the background noise. I don't know if I need to invest in a new microphone or just learn how to fix the controls. I guess you can set them. Because I don't like the microphone being right here in front of my face like that. Oh, okay, let's look at this, you all. So we've got these ships. Can someone tell me if these are supposed to be planets right here? If these are supposed to be planets, is it normal for planets to go like that? Is it? Because I tried to search and see if these were planets that they were showing on here. We took a 300-mile range. Did the UK get hit yet? Is the UK got some stuff going on? Al, honey, you believe Indonesia and the Solomon Islands? What happened to the Indonesians and the Solomon Islands? You got to keep a flashlight nearby. Are these planets? What are we on? Mercury and Saturn. Okay, I want to zoom up on the Mercury and Saturn. Thank you, Al. Okay, this is what they look like up close. And if you watch them, they're constantly moving. They don't look like any planets I've ever seen. But for the sake of it, we're going to call them a planet, even though I think it's a ship. You see what happened to it? We come over here to this one. Oh, I can't do it like that, but I can do it over here. Come over here to this one, and then you can look at this one coming like that. This one's coming into view. Because when I have done investigating, when you zoom up on these and put them in the inverted mode or the edge detect, it's like little bitty squares. It's like a Tetris thing changing its shape continually. Little squares are rearranging themselves on this thing too. So that's what that looks like to me. They look like ships, but I'm not gonna look at that. It's coming out of the sun. This is full sun halo. I don't see nothing coming from these things right here per se. I don't, but I see something else. And it's too bad that we can't get over here on the other products, which are, is it this one? I don't know which one is. These are 2024. Oh, okay. We got one right here. We might be able to see something on. Oh, look. See, it looks like a ship. See, these look totally different on here. I want to look at this one too, y'all, because it's they're like 2 days behind and I don't like it. But we can look at it. Let it do its thing. Let's do it. Let's bring it back 300, because we got to examine some of these while we can, because you may not get back on the internet. They may take the internet down for a while. They could. That looks like it's going to be massive. You got a DNA upgrade on the inside of your being. Well, let's hope it's a good DNA upgrade. I really hope it is, because if it isn't, that's not nice either now, is it? Oh, I gotta move this over because this is gonna start, so you can see it's gonna start blinking, so I gotta move it over to the side. All the great things to be the night before. Oh, right before our eyes. Shauna, honey, hello, you in here? Yeah, this is blinking, you all. We want to look at this one too to see what's happening. It's blinking. We got powerful CMEs. Wow, look at that. Okay, this is strange because these are not matching up. There you can see, oh my gosh, there's space wars. Look at all of that. Look at the battle that's taking place up there. Look at that. Whatever this thing is, it came around on the 3rd. You can see it down there. No, look at this. If you don't believe in UFOs, this may not be the channel for you. Truly. Because they're flying all around up there. That is massive activity going on. Wow. Look at that. You know what's happening to this thing when it gets on the inside? It goes to the inside of the sun. And look at that. Watch it go behind that disc. And it kind of spins itself around, I think. It does. It kind of... Okay, it's going sideways. Oh, it got thrusted. It got thrusted really fast on here. It really did. Let's look at this. Let's slow it down. Okay, we'll make it a little bit smaller. I want to see the UFOs that are on here. Let's go like this. Let's like drag it. Okay, here it comes out. Let's see if we can see anything on these. Is this okay? Let's look at this. You got to get to it before they start. Well, that looks like this, like some kind of missing time. There was missing time. They went from 11:53. You can see down on here, maybe 11:53 on the 3rd of May. Then they went to 1400 hours. So something came out and they hid data on that. Whoa, look what they did. There was a blackout on the sun. Look at that. 1909 on the 3rd of May. What happened on the 3rd of May? Was the new moon on the 3rd? Was the new moon on the 3rd of May or something? The new moon in Taurus. When did that happen? I can't remember when it happened. The new moon. It's pretty safe to say that we are doomed. No, we're not doomed. No. It's a troll night. Well, we ain't even made it through the night yet. Oh, it was the 7th and 8th of many. Let me do this, you all. I'll try to get this going here without it blinking too much. Okay, we wanted to see that. So it got dark. The ship came in. It went dark on the 3rd, right there. Then it's changing again. They got some other darkness going on. It's got a lot of dark activity. Whoa, look at something's coming straight for it. Look at that. A great big plasma. That is a wide plasma blast coming. And it disappears like that. It's like that. And that didn't come from the sun. That came from away from the sun. There's UFOs right here. You can see them. That's not Starlink. Okay, it's not. There are, yes, objects in the upper right side. There are. Let's bring it down a little bit more. We're going to examine this because this is on the 4th. This is a little while back, but leading up to that, there's some UFOs right there. I wish it wouldn't blink, but that's what happens when you set. So, wow, look at that. What are they doing? So there's some right here. And it's going to blink because I waited too long to turn it because I wanted to look at the UFOs. I thought I seen one down here. Oh, wow. Look at this. This came from the sun. These beams, let me do this, y'all. I apologize for it to blinking. Gina, it's not good etiquette. I can't help it. I really can't. I can't help it because this product right here, oh wow, look how this thing literally left the sun. A great big mass right here totally left the sun. I've not seen that for quite a while. You got some of these too. Let's look at it because we got to look at this, examine it. We haven't even got to the 7th yet. It's going, oh wow, this massive blast coming out. Look at that. Looks like a big old boulder coming out of this. Wow, my gosh, look at that. That is not meteors. That there's no they're UFOs. They're flying around some kind of spaceships up there. They're not satellites doing that. Well, what is a proton pulses or something like that? Plasma pulses? No, these are just. There was a ship that was drawn from the center of the earth, and it had that curvature on it like that. Yeah, it did. This was happening at 10 o'clock at night. 10:08:44 at night. Those perfect numbers right there. 10:08:4. Right there. Look at that. Okay, so that was happening then. There's that ship. There's more stuff coming out. Yeah, there is definitely a battle taking. Wow. Oh, wow. My goodness. That's one of those ships. Look at that. Look like a half a moon. Those are the ones that they, oh, do I have a picture of them on here? You let me see if I got a picture of them on here. There was a picture I had on my, thing of this man holding up pictures of these, ships that he found. I don't know where it would be on my photos. I don't. It was a long time ago. It's probably on my laptop. I can't find it. I got to get back over to here. The ships were that shape. They were curved at the top, and then they had like the Batman symbol on the bottom of them. The wings like that. That's where these ships look like that. Okay, let's look at it. We're still going. We're on the 7th, so now we got some more activity. Okay, then they disappear. We're blinking a little bit. It's okay. We get through the blinking stage, and you will be all right. Look like a great big donut-like shaped UFO come out of that sun. Look at that. It's got a hole in the center of it. There is a perfectly round object with a hole in the center of it. Coming straight out, look like a great big donut-shaped UFO. It's a fleet of 8, Al, honey. Thank you. It looks like your picture, Gina. Yes, it does. Oh, yeah, we had a picture somewhere. I don't know where it went, though. It went somewhere. We've taken so many pictures on here. Okay, this is, oh, wow. Look at that. Is massive. There's some dark objects coming out. Looks like a big old, look at that. Looks like a big old slingy, a big old solid curvature. It really looks totally solid, like a snake thing coming. Look at how it looks like that. I've never seen something come off the sun that was that thick like that. Could be like a big dragon on its side. Glazed donut. It did look like a glazed donut. It did. Let's look at it. And we're going to get back to the lasers that came out of the sun. We got to go. Okay. This is on the 8th. What is that coming out? Oh yeah, that's like blasting. This is this product right there. We're just going to push it one more time. I'm going to move it out of the way because there was a lot of activity. We can look at that. That's on top of the lasers that were coming out of the one, and they were the lasers that were coming out of the one, they were coordinated. These went around in a circle more or less. They were aimed at a certain area around the sun. Yeah, this got a lot of activity. It's like massive. I think we already went back. Yeah, there's stuff happening. Boom. All right, this is getting my energy, you all. But let's go back to this spot right here. Let's go back to the UFOs that came out. Got that one. It was at 10 something at night. Maybe, what was the date that they came across? Because, look at that. That looks perfectly round too, practically. These are massive. That's coming out right there. That right there, right there. It's your Space Wars. This is 5 days later right now. Yeah. We got energy. You think we're crossing another parallel? Yeah, you can see the spots. This is wild. It's so wild. I am gonna go. We've seen a whole lot, and if you're just tuning in, there was like lasers that were like they were coming down out of the sun. Just like literally going. They were fanning lasers like that, coming straight out of that coronal hole, whatever one it was. So Al said something to me today about it. Said, you know, there looked like there's lasers, and there was lasers coming out. So I'm gonna go. I am gonna go. Thank you, Al, honey. So with that being said, you might want to get ready, because somebody said in South Carolina, it was exciting, Al. In South Carolina, you said you're already out of power somewhere. You check your Galactic Federation. Oh, yeah, the Aurora Borealis, you could probably be seeing it. Yes. I am going to go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Yes. Well, just know where your flashlights are, or your candles or something. And don't know. That's right. Alrighty. Thank you, Shauna, honey. You like my sparkles? I like my sparkles too. They look rather nice. I'm going to show you my sparkles. I got a pair of shorts on because it's kind of hot. It was kind of hot. These are my sparkles. Yeah. There's like sparkles. Like them. Love the sparkles. Alright, I am going to go, you all. I will see you later. And, oh, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I think I already said that. Thank you once again, y'all. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. And there's something coming.